Hey, what's up, y'all? It's winter. You know what time it is. It is time for Sunday's message, and it's time for me to get it to you. Okay, so today's video is on your God body. Do you know what that is? If you don't know what that is, I'm about to teach you. So, there's a group of people called the 5%ers. If you've never heard of them, they're a group of people that believe in a certain system of beliefs that has to do with Black people being the origin of the universe. Also Africans, you know what I'm saying? Which, has been substantiated by evolutionary theory. But this is not about one race over another or this versus that. That's not what this video is about. Okay, so this video is about your God body. So I want you to think of your God body in the sense of it's a part of who you are. You are not always in your God body. When you want to do stuff that doesn't make sense for you, when you want to do stuff that's bad for you, you are not in your God body. When you want to do stuff that's good for you, per se, you might be in your God body, okay? That's kind of how this works. So your God body is a part of who you are. So think of it as like a fraction. Think of it as like a 1/3 fraction, right? Your God body in the 5%er, which is where the terminology comes from, would be the reference to the Black male, and then Earth's would be the Black woman. My interpretation of God body is not exclusively based on race. God body is based on your actions. Are you vibrating at a high frequency? Are you doing things that would be, would be done in the reflection of God? So when we talk about this concept of Christ consciousness, right, it has nothing to do with whether or not you believe that Jesus is the Messiah or that he's the Son of God or the Trinity or any of that. Okay, you can believe whatever you want. Christ consciousness has to do with the exemplary way of life that Jesus led his life, okay? So to me, Christ consciousness is also part of being in your God body. Because what did Christ stand for? Unconditional love and forgiveness. So as people, that's something we should strive for. Does it mean we're going to get there? Not necessarily. It doesn't mean we're going to get there. But it's something we should strive for. Because everybody we interact with is a reflection of ourselves. Whether it's in the present moment, the past moment, or the future moment. The people that we have in our inner circle are a reflection of ourselves. And not everybody in our inner circle is a reflection of where we are once we reach our God body. And being in your God body is a conscious effort. It's a continuous effort. Okay? Sorry, my phone fell, y'all. But do you hear me, though? It's a continuous effort to be in your God body because it has to do with what you're consuming. In the Bible, it says those who are of the world are not of me. Something like that, okay? I'm not a biblical, person. I'm a spiritual person. But it says something like that. So does it mean that we are not of the world? No, but it means that we should be more spiritual than we are of the world. So when you tap into your God body and you say, I can create my own world, I can manifest my own reality. Tapping into that God body looks like, okay, I have to do things differently. Okay, I have to move differently. Okay, I have to go after things differently. Okay, maybe I need to reevaluate my whole plan. That's what tapping into your God body looks like. It's an active participation sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? Where you choose to actively manifest from a place of higher frequency. But what you eat, what you consume, what you talk about, what you read, what you see online, that is all connected to whether or not you are in tune with your God body. Being in your God body is a frequency because we are all created in the image of God. We are all created in his reflection. But are you doing God-like things or are you not? That is the question. So as I talk about your God body, I want you to think not with this sense of God complex, like if I do such and such, I am God. No, because that's not what I'm telling you. God is bigger than all of us. But what I'm telling you is dig deep within yourself and try to find your highest level of consciousness. Where is the peak of your enlightenment? Because wherever the peak of your enlightenment is, that's where the peak of your growth is. And wherever you grow, that's where the peak of your knowledge is, and that's part of the peaks of your spirituality. That's part of the peaks and valleys of your spirituality. So I want you to dig deep inside of yourself, and I want you to strive for enlightenment. And that is how you will discover your God body. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment.